Hello everyone. So this is just a quick walkthrough of this little integration piece that I've been working on between Fortnox, the Swedish bookkeeping software that's here, that's very commonly used bookkeeping software in Sweden, and Open Collective. And I'll be taking things from the Borderland Open Collective and put them into Fortnox. And I'll also take things from Fortnox and put it into the Borderland Collective. And this is the staging that I'm pushing it through since I'm doing the testing, not the live version. Okay, so these are basically two scripts, two different scripts. Have them here, and they will be running on a DigitalOcean droplet daily. But for this demo, I'll just run them from my local host or from my local machine. So basically, I'll do the Open Collective to I'll do the Open Collective to Fortnox first, and basically I've just selected a few dates in the env file just to set up so it doesn't take all of there's like 1,000 rows from that year. Basically what it does is it goes through, finds the WISE transaction, finds the relevant ID from Open Collective, creates these PDFs that have a summary of that, and JSON files that are basically the same as the PDF, but in a way that we can interact with them later if we want to from the bookkeeping side, because it's kind of hard to put information in there. But these are both uploaded for each transaction, as we can see in the bookkeeping. If we reload this, then we have actually added to the end here another couple of transactions, and so they go on an account based on basically we're just using these two lookup tables that will have to be updated on the GitHub repo. This is the other way. Oops. So this is no, that's not right. This is the one. So these are the ones that go for either the slugs or the tags of the expense, and it matches it to the account that we're using. So this can be replaced when you are launching the ability to connect a expense to a bookkeeping account, which will be great because this is not as robust. And this is the other way around. Then you're doing descriptions. These descriptions up here can be used, and the bookkeeper needs to be aware of what words they put in order to get it to the right account. And if there's an error in that, you get an email that this transaction wasn't processed or this voucher wasn't processed because it didn't find the right match. And if you change that match, it will next time it runs, it will pick it up and do the processing. Okay, so I can show you the PDF that was generated is this, and that's being uploaded and connected to the voucher. If you download that, we can see that it has a link to an expense. That was part of that was the transaction that was paid out, and then it has a link, or it has links also to all of the receipts. If there are more than one, then it has them. Like maybe we'll see here. No, let's see here maybe. Oh, also just one. Here you see there are more than one receipt per that expense. Okay, so basically this gives us a satisfactory bookkeeping situation for all of the expenses, and that's there's like 1,000 entries for the dreams each year, so that's quite a lot of entries that get put in there. If I run this for the whole year, and the thing is, it's just going to run. It picks up. I keep a list of the things that are processed, so it's only going to take whatever's new from the last time it was run, so it can run pretty well. Okay, so now I'll do the other way around, which is basically the getting from Fortnox to Open Collective. And I've run this a couple of times with this video. It crashed in the middle, so I've just reset it and I'm running it now. And basically it just keeps, this is just going to log a bunch of stuff around what's been happening. We'll see what level I'll keep the logs at when it's running after a while. But basically I'm going through all the vouchers. I'm finding the ones that only have relevance because they're connected to the bank account. That's money in and out. And if it's money in, then it creates the fund. It adds funds to the fiscal host. I mean, that's money that's on the account. And if it is money going out, it will create the expense at the appropriate project. And that's what we use the lookup tables for. So this will go through all of the vouchers and determine whether or not they should be processed, and if they should, they will process them. And I'm just checking the balance first for each project, so I don't get that error of not there not being enough money. And if it basically if it doesn't succeed in creating these, it's going to not add it to the list of processed transactions, which means next time it will be run, it will try it again. So this is a general pattern of making sure that I don't process anything that shouldn't be processed, and I don't reprocess anything that has been processed. And we should also be able to see here that there was an error for one of the vouchers. It didn't find it in the description. Doesn't find because the description isn't matching any of the words, so it doesn't know what to do with it, and it basically sends out error emails. Either if there's an error in the script anywhere, or if this happens, or if there is a WISE transaction that you can't find OC information for, then it also sends out error emails. And then it also, at the end of the script, it also sends out these summary statements that the script has run successfully. Yeah, I'm not sure that there's a lot more to say, but I will just fast forward till this is done. There's another 20 transactions or so. Okay, so you can see that it sent that email to me. Okay, so here we can see I've been sent a bunch of emails. There was an error that that I showed you. And it's just going to show me what voucher that is, and you have to go in and look at the bookkeeping to see how you need to edit that in order for it to be processed. You just get these summaries, what has happened. This is what was taken from WISE and put into Fortnox, and then this is what was taken from Fortnox and put into Open Collective. So all of these, I've run it a few times now, so it's a little messy, but you can see here in the Infrastructure 2023 project, there has been stuff that has been coming in. This should have other things on top. Yeah, so this is what it looks like when it comes from Fortnox. Basically, just says which voucher it comes from. It brings the description of the thing and goes through all of the steps of adding the expense, checking for balance, adding the expense, approving the expense, and changing the expense to paid. It basically just runs through that list. Okay, I hope that's everything. I'm happy to keep working with this and keeping it up to date with the stuff that you're doing over at Open Collective. It's been pretty fun actually to do, and thanks for watching.